Oh yeah. All right. We seem to be in business. So, plan for today, Kemper bar bench, and I'm gonna try to superset that with just a row. So we're gonna lower it down on the rack pins and try and do that. I'm super tired, have been for the past 2-3 days. I don't really know why that is. Maybe a bit of some kind of a virus going on, and it kind of dipped me down. But I haven't been sick, but that would be my usual suspect guess. So I gotta watch out for that. So I'm really just trying to, get moving and see where we land with that. Also, I had a crap ton of yogurt just now, so I might puke yogurt soon, which is a part reason why I feel like I need to work out, because we need to get some of this stuff to use. But let's actually start tracking this workout, and we'll just keep I'll keep this at the higher range of reps and just try and rack the sets and go pretty back to back, and we'll end up with some arms and shoulders most likely. So that's the gist of it, and Ugh. So our last workout actually really did a lot of damage, so that's good. I was a bit floored by it afterwards, and I was still actually sore yesterday still from that. I probably still am to some extent, but it's pretty minor at this point. Still feel very stiff as a result of that. Oh, I'm gonna puke. I do want to do a pass with the Theragun here. I'm so remarkably stiff and sore. Again, starting with the forearms too. This is really for kind of the overall relaxation of the arm. Again, biceps are perma-stiff. Ooh. Yeah, that is nasty stuff. Yeah, my chest is still sore from the previous workout. Mainly from the very edges, mainly from the inside here. This tissue is very stiff still, or rather hurts. Yeah, that feels completely different already, just with the tiniest pass with the Theragun. Now it feels like it's bouncing off my chest on its own. I think I'm going to do another pass on the chest. Really trying to open this up. Yeah, there's a bit of a zone here. Ooh. Now those decline presses. Ooh, okay, now this is... Okay, stuff is happening now. I can feel the warmth, which is a really good sign. When you're using these massage guns, if you begin to feel like a very hot warmth kind of rising from the part you're treating, that's usually a really good sign. And this feels like it's burning right now. Well, I guess not burning. More like radiating pretty hot heat. It's a really good sign. Really good stuff. Feels like there's hot coal on my chest. Well, I guess warm coal. There it is, hitting my head again. Luckily this time, not very hard. So for today, as soon as this compound barbell stuff begins to feel heavy, that's when I'll at least stop increasing the weight. I'll have to see how many sets I'll do with it, but the point here is to find a weight that is pretty manageable, and in terms of doing longer volume, more more reps, more sets, in that regard should be pretty easy. The difficulty should come from the volume itself. So I don't want to push anything that feels like it's very heavy to be under the barbell, rather that it's going to be very difficult to do for more reps, etc. So it might be this, I don't know, we'll see. And then I'll see how many sets I'll do of that. Alright, that feels pretty nice. Feels a good weight. We'll probably inch upwards from that, just adding tiny bits of weight. You basically don't even notice the difference. In terms of how much, pretty heavy. So put a kilo on there. I'm gonna try and keep this as back to back as I comfortably feel like I can manage. Or maybe comfortably is pushing it, but Good. Feels like a pretty well-oiled machine. Moving nice and smooth, I like that. Only 116 BPM. That really feels like a lot higher than that. So I'm really liking the fact that I'm doing more bent over rows now, or more of any type of row. I feel like that was really the brunt of what gave me my back before, and I can be pretty strong in that movement, at least relative to my overall strength and relative to the other areas. So I'd really love to have that back possible, if I may be so. What's the word? So greedy to request. But gonna take a while. So I went ahead and added another kilo there. It's just going here. Really gotta try and remember to do some abs today. Alright, again, still feeling super good. So this is nice. I think this is a good level of stimulus, all variables considered. Because it feels good, doing good work, good reps, good volume. It's obvious it's more hypertrophy focused here. So not a ton of weight, unfortunately, but it's what we can do. I feel like this probably be a pretty decent method for me. I'm hoping my ass doesn't show. I mean, I understand not everybody might believe that, because, and we are on Twitch after all as well, so it works that way, right? If you show your ass, you get the views. Just because mine is skinny and hairy doesn't mean it's worth any less, right? I ask for ass equity Equity. That's an equity. That's a new word. Yeah. Cool. So 121 BPM. So the rows are feeling very strong. But again, it's like the temptation to push further, but I really want this to feel good. And since we had that difficult workout the previous time, should be very careful not to overdo it. But don't fall into a bigger slump. So definitely feel like the slump danger is real. So gotta just take it easy here. So went ahead and added another kilo there. So this should be our final set. I felt it on the last set on the bench that it was pretty you know, getting a bit draining, just a bit. So I felt like, okay, I know next set is going to be the last one. So I'll just get back in there. Last set. Depending on how it feels, I might push the reps past 10, but we'll see, we'll see. All right. So that was 12. Started to feel a bit of a tear in my chest. Not like a bad one. I don't mean like a muscle tear, but like, especially if you're doing chest really well, at least for me, at some point it will feel like it begins to tear the muscles, especially at the edges, the attachment points. It's a good sign of stimulus. And also, what else did I feel there? Don't remember. I'm guessing general fatigue. Oh yeah, we're supposed to do the row. Let's throw these back on. Another 12. Good. So, oh shit. Forgot about my tiny plates. So, yes, I was going to say this concludes our 4-pound movement main section of the workout, and then we will conclude with arms and shoulders. So we'll do our tricep to shoulder to bicep or something. I don't know what the sequence is going to be, but I'm going to do that work, and that'll be it for today. That being said, this is far from over. So again, I'm starting with nothing but the sled because I want to get my elbows a bit accustomed to the movement. Seems like it helps them get into that. This bench, sure, we'll keep it here. So shoulders wise, last time we bumped up the weight quite a bit. So this time I don't think that's gonna, firstly, it doesn't make strategic sense, but it is still one of those smaller movements. So I am in fact going to minutely bump up the weight. Okay, we're gonna just force the stimulus here. So by 1 kilo, we will, you know what, two, I'm gonna bump it up. This is quite a bit of a jump for such a small movement, but I still don't really feel like I've bumped into a weight issue here per se. It's more my whatever the aches and pains are that I have. It's more due to that. So I really actually want to see where the weight kind of meets us, I guess, for the lack of a better word. Okay. So I'm getting a bit of a shoulder pain on the right. Well, that's not good. We are going to drop this back down. It could be a number of things. Putting enough stress on a particular part. So I'm gonna mess with that. We have to loan this fiber, triceps, here. Let's try this again, see how it feels. Yeah, that's probably something else. It could be just fatigue from the previous workout. So what I'm gonna do is just basically gonna come down in weight until it doesn't hurt anymore. And then we'll just try and smash as much many reps there as possible. So again, this is 5 kilos less. Doesn't seem very dependent on the weight. Feels like one of those overuse type of things. Just too much fatigue and stress. So, oh yeah, well, just gonna try and adjust the weight until we can do that without aches and pains, and then we'll just try and go through the movement and think of it more as something that helps you, what's the word? Rehabilitate, I guess, is for the lack of a better word. Shit the bed. So, again, down we go. I'm gonna put the locks on here, so this is another 5 kilo jump downwards. So I gotta say, the reps there at least feel a little better than they have for the past few sessions. So technique on those at least is a bit better. I feel clearly that more in my side delt, which is exactly the thing we're hoping for. Also getting sweat in my eye, which is rather uncomfortable. Now I finally know how it feels. Felt a bit wrong on my left elbow, so there. I'll put the V bar here. Do at least one set on that. Pads are dropping once again. No, I do not have an OnlyFans. The left side of my face is going numb again. That's it for the upright row. I see the halfling was dead to you, Gandalf. Know that he suffered greatly at the hands of his host. What am I saying? left side is legitimately going numb. Okay, good. We'll do our classic single set of biceps. We'll add half a kilo to that in whopping. So again, this is something that I've been contemplating, the single set strategy, which I did for a while, though I don't think I perfected it. So I did have this idea that I was gonna work out, excuse me, my face is numb. I'm gonna work out 5 days a week, or at least 4. I think it makes more sense on 5. And just do 1 working set of each movement. Pretty close to, not failure, but going to a good degree. Hearing some noises from upstairs. And I still think there's a lot of validity to that method, but I am thinking about it once again. All right, this feels heavy. Oh. That is so brutal on the biceps. It's just one of those. It doesn't really feel like you're working the bicep much. It feels more like just like a pure strength type of movement. I know that sounds weird, but when you go higher in the weight, it's just how I kind of perceive it. Is that gonna hit the... I'm gonna come forward a bit. The left, just slightly stronger, it seems like. Could be some other variable as well, but geez, 130 BPM just from doing that. So let's wrap this up by doing our single set of abs, bringing it back. Good old days. I have no idea how this is going to feel like because I haven't done any dedicated ab work in a long while, and it can be super brutal if you haven't done any specifics. So nice and easy, nice and slow. Really want to be under that tension for as long as possible. The point isn't to do the motion. The point is to strengthen and develop whatever you want to strengthen and develop. And yeah, I'm definitely weaker than I used to be. The one single good rep is better than 5 really shitty ones. Call it Q2. I think blood pressure. What the fuck? Getting really weird sensations in my arm. A cold wave of sorts. I was getting a lot of blood pressure here in my neck, so I don't want to mess that up. All right, that's it for today. If you're not following and subscribing wherever you may be watching, you gotta do it. You just gotta do it. Oh, jeez. better hit the shower and try and get this neck stiffness out of the way. Really good session, really good session. So, nothing to complain about there. That's it for today. As always, take care of yourself. I'll see you next time. Finished.